Good day, good day, good day. I am Rev Melissa. Welcome to Living Life in Joy. I am excited because we are in the month of February, which is Black History Month, and we are celebrating Black History Month. So, what do I want to say about today's show? Well, we're continuing replaying the Black history moments that I'm participating in with New Thought Media Networks. They're doing Black history moments, a daily inspiration, and prayer for racial healing. So I'm going to share two more of the Black history moments that I have recorded for New Thought Media Network. So, Living Life in Joy, this program is an opportunity to share joy and to share the stories in this episode of people who are connected to their yes. So, you're going to hear the story of two amazing Black women who are doing their thing and who have left a huge impact on the way that we live literally. So without further ado, let's go, set, ready. Okay, so our first Black history moment is about Dr. Marion Croak. And I'm not going to say another thing about her. Please check her out here on New Thought Media Network's Black History Moment, celebrating Black History Month. Good day. I am Rev Melissa, Spiritual Director and Senior Minister at Rockland Centers for Spiritual Living in New York. Welcome to New Thought Media Network's Black History Moment, a daily inspiration and prayer for racial healing. The focus of today's Black History Moment is Dr. Marion Croak. So if you have ever transmitted or received funds via text like Venmo, Cash App, Zelle, or use your computer to make a call, or use Zoom or FaceTime or other such platforms, and who hasn't, really? Who hasn't? You have benefited from the work of Dr. Marion R. Croak. She's a phenomenal inventor in the voice and data communication fields with over 200 patents in her name. She is best known for developing voice over internet protocols, technology that converts your voice into a digital signal, allowing you to make calls directly from a computer or other digital device. Dr. Croak also furthered technology in such areas as voice and text messaging over cell phones. She invented the technology that allows people to send text-based donation to charity. Dr. Croak was born on May 14th, 1955, and grew up in New York City, my hometown. She attended Princeton University and later completed her doctoral studies at the University of Southern California in 1982, specializing in social psychology and quantitative analysis. She is currently Vice President of Engineering at Google. She previously served as Senior Vice President of Research and Development and was Senior Vice President of Application and Services Infrastructure at AT&T. She is responsible for expanding what the internet is capable of doing around the world and increasing access to the internet in the developing world. In 2013, Dr. Croak was inducted into the Women in Technology International Hall of Fame, And in 2021, just last year, she became one of two Black women inducted into the National Inventors Hall of Fame. So if you're wondering who the other Black woman was that was inducted into the National Inventors Hall of Fame, well, stay tuned because my next segment of Black History Moment will highlight her. So let's just take a moment. Thank you, Marion Croak, for all that you have done. She has something to do with this, our ability to do what we're doing right here on these platforms. So let's just take a moment to just send gratitude and take a deep breath as we do a prayer for racial healing. So the wisdom of God is within all living creatures in the universe, and it shows through the perfection of all of us. We are all perfectly made to the image of God, nothing wrong and nothing missing. And I claim this wisdom for everyone here and beyond. I see as us a place where everyone is welcomed and embraced. I see us as a place where everyone belongs and feels at home, regardless of their race, ability, sexual orientation, gender, or social status, or anything else. And I am so grateful for all the wisdom embedded in everyone. I am so grateful, and I release this with gratitude into the action of the law, knowing that it is already done. Peace and blessings, and happy National Black History Month. It has a good beat, right? Yes. Yes, 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 yes. So that was Dr. Marion Croak. Amazing, just amazing work. And she is still doing her thing. She's still at Google and she is still just making what seems like the impossible possible through the use of technology. So I mentioned at the very end that she was inducted into the international, let me get the wording right. The international, wait, where is it? A Hall of Fame. I can't find it right now. The International Women's Hall of Fame of Inventors. I think that's what it is. And I mentioned that she was one of two Black women, the first, right? So here is the other woman who was also inducted into, here it is, the National Inventors Hall of Fame. Okay, so check her out. Good day. I am Rev Melissa, Spiritual Director and Senior Minister at Rockland Centers for Spiritual Living. Welcome to New Thought Media Network's Black History Moment, a daily inspiration and prayer for racial healing. Today's Black History Moment is Dr. Patricia E. Bath. I want you to count how many times I say the word first. Patricia E. Bath was born on November 4th, 1942, in Harlem, New York. Her father was the first Black motorman in the New York City subway system. Her mother was a housewife and domestic. Dr. Bath graduated from Hunter College with her BS degree in chemistry in 1964. She then attended Howard University Medical School. Dr. Bath graduated with honors in 1968 with her MD degree and also won the Edward J. Watson Prize for Outstanding Student in Ophthalmology. Dr. Bath was the first African American resident in ophthalmology at New York University's School of Medicine. In 1974, she completed a fellowship in corneal and I can't pronounce the word, your keratoprosthesis surgery. Then she moved to Los Angeles, California, where she became the first African American woman surgeon at UCLA's Medical Center. She was also appointed assistant professor at the Charles R. Drew University. In 1974, Dr. Bath became the first woman faculty member of the UCLA Jules Stein Eye Institute. In 1981, Dr. Bath conceived of her invention, a surgical tool that uses a laser to eliminate cataracts. She traveled to Berlin University in Germany to learn more about laser technology. And over the course of the next 5 years, she developed and tested a model for a laser instrument that can be used to test the removal of cataracts. Dr. Bath received a patent for her invention on May 17, 1988, and became the first African American female doctor to receive a patent for a medical invention. Dr. Bath was the first woman chair and first female program director of a postgraduate training program in the United States. In 1993, Dr. Bath retired from UCLA's Medical Center. Over the course of her career as an ophthalmologist, Dr. Bath received a total of 5 medical patents. Speaking to Times Magazine in 2017, Dr. Bath said this. She said, "I was not seeking to be the first. I was only attempting to do my thing." Yes, girl. It's only when history looks back that you realize you were the first. Dr. Bath has received numerous awards for her work, too many for me to list now, but please Google and find out. She's highly accomplished. The one that I want to highlight is in 1921, and not 1921, in 2021. In 2021, after 11 nominations over the course of 3 decades, Dr. Bath became one of the first 2 Black women inducted into the National Inventors Hall of Fame. The other Black woman was Dr. Marion Croak, who I highlighted in my previous Black History moment. So please go back and check that out if you didn't see it. Unfortunately, Dr. Bath did not see the honor. She did not live to see the honor because she passed away on May 30th, 2019, due to complications from cancer. Extraordinary, extraordinary. So now let's just take that in and let's go within and see with God's eyes as I share this prayer for racial healing. God is all there is, infinite, all-knowing, and ever present. Every living being is a glorious, miraculous, deliberate thought in the mind of God. And we are all divine beings, and love is our truest nature. I speak by word of love. My prayer is to recognize, remember, and celebrate the divinity which is you. Engage from an open heart, to listen and comprehend from a place of compassion. Divine Spirit uses my hands, my words, and my actions to usher in healing, to build a world that celebrates diversity and a world that is fair, equitable, and free for all to thrive and express their unique magnificence. A world where love is the driving force. I know that love unifies this vision in the one mind of God with all similar prayers and with visions igniting their creation. We are love. We are freedom. We are one, and we are creation itself. My heart overflows with gratitude for the awakening of all souls to the unity and love of God. Thankful for the love and courage of all that dream of a world that works for all, and the faith to know all is coming beautifully into being. And so it is. Ashe and amen. And so this was your Black History Moment. Peace and blessings. Yes, 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 yes. Extraordinary, right? Just extraordinary. And it made me think about my grandmother. Not I'm getting ready to say my grandmother. My aunt is scheduled to have cataracts surgery any day now. And just to think that this woman, Dr. Bath, because of her invention, because of her brilliance, because of her genius, is even possible. And I said my grandmother on purpose because my grandmother also had cataract surgery. So it's just amazing to see the impact that Black women, Black people have had in area. Every area. There's not an area that you can name that Black people have not like knocked it out of the park, right? It's just beautiful. It's just beautiful. So, this was our very special Black History Month episode for Living Life in Joy. You can see my cat Davy just popped up, just popped up over there. Oh, I can't point. You just see him back there. He just popped up and he's feeling much better, by the way. So, in closing, let me just share that we do Living Life in Joy every Sunday, 10:30 a.m., right here on New Thought Media Network. Please check out the other Black History Moments that New Thought Media Network is doing on Facebook, on YouTube, every single day. In the month of February, you will find and learn something new. I guarantee it. So please check that out. Also, join me for SIP with Rev Melissa, Monday through Fridays, 10:30 a.m. Eastern Time, right where you're watching me now. I hope all is well. Enjoy Black History Month. Find out something you don't know about in the world. Okay? All right. So peace and blessings, peace and justice. We're living life in joy, connected to our yes.